Who is the strongest Life Series player? If you ask that, I'm here to answer it. Their PvP skills, how good they are as teammates, and etc. This will also include what has happened in Secret Life so far, so Gem will be included in this list. So let's get into this. Number 18 goes to Solidarity Gaming, or Timmy, or Jimmy, or Tim, or whatever. He has had some good moments, but also some really bad. He's been the first out in every series except Secret Life, which broke his curse, but he was still second out, so not great. He's not great at PvP and not the best teammate, so yeah, that's why he's last. This is hard, but number 17 will have to go to Lizzie or LD Shadow Lady. One, she was the first out in Secret Life and barely contributed anything. And in last life, she tried to kill her teammates right after she turned red. Pretty evil. She didn't really have any great moments, so that's why she's got in the second last spot on the list. I really didn't want to put him here, but I gotta put this kid here. He's gotten out pretty early in every series. He's had some good moments, but for sure more bad ones. So that's why I sadly have to put him on the third place on the list. And number 15, I'm gonna put Tango Tack or Tango. He has stated PvP is not his specialty, so it's kind of a problem. Tango does have a lot of skill in farms and building, but sadly he's not the best at PvP, so that's why he's going at number 15. Number 14 goes to Mumbo Jumbo. He's gotten out really early in every series. In Last Life, the second person out, and in Secret Life, the third person out. He would have done better in Last Life if it was an easy mode. So that is why I put Mumbo in the 14th place. Number 13 goes to Big B. He's been pretty laid back and hasn't been fighting a ton, so I think that's why he stays alive very long. In third life, he was the last green. Sorry, there's not much to talk about with Big B. So he doesn't often go into combat. That's why he has to go in the 13th spot. Next up is Joel or Smallish Beans. That might be a surprise to a few of you, but he really did not do that well. Last life, him and Green were super intimidating. Double life, him and Etho were pretty good. That's not that much. And in limited life, him and Solidarity were dying so much. That's why Joel is going in number 12. Now, for number 11, it is Zombie Cleo. She was second out in third life. She was pretty powerful in last life. She was also kind of close to winning double life. In limited life, she was the leader of the Clockers. And in Secret Life, she survived the zombie apocalypse of episode 7. That's pretty good, but not as good as some others. So let's continue. Number 10 goes to Gemini Tay. She's been in one season, but she's already proven herself. You can't exactly judge her fairly, but she caused the zombie apocalypse in episode 7 of Secret Life and is already super powerful. Not much else to say about her. Next up is B-Double-O. He got third place in third life, died early on due to the Reds in last life. I don't exactly remember his double life, but he was doing pretty well, I think. Limited life, he was the first Clocker dead, but contributed a ton. And Secret Life, he's been doing pretty well for himself. No particular amazing moment, but overall he's been really good. So that's why he is in the number 9 spot. Next up is Scar in the number 8 spot. He went insane in double life and third life with insane kills. Well, not really double life, just his insane water bucket clutch in one of the earlier episodes. In limited life, it didn't take him long to die, but he's still very talented in the game. Trust me, don't think he's some kind of a joke. Took the Red King or his hand. In the 7th spot, we got Impulse SV. In third life, he was an amazing spy and was very powerful. In last life, he was pretty good until he died in his final death, which was pretty early. Again, I don't remember what happened in double life, probably because he was also partnered with B-Dubs, who I also don't know. Limited life, he could have literally won if Martin wasn't an absolute jerk. In 6th place, it is Etho. He was an unstoppable force in the Red Army during third life. In last life, he started the demise of Joel and Green. In double life, he was a powerful threat until he got lava trapped with Joel. Limited life was probably his worst series, but he still did good. That's why he's in the 6th place spot. Number 5 goes to Red Dog, leader of the Red Army. I'm sorry, I was addicted to dog roots in third life. But Ren was absolutely insane in third life. And in last life, he almost won, except for the fact that Scott has a plot armor. I'm joking. And in double life, he didn't do much. But in my opinion, he is the most skilled player other than the winners of each series. In the 4th spot, we have Martin or in the Littlewood. In third life, he was a super powerful player who was the hand of the king. In last life, he was one of the last players and most powerful. In Double Life, his duo was in second place, and in Limited Life, he won the series. Martin was one of the best, well-rounded players in all of the series. Plus, he's personally one of my favorite players. We are now on the top 3, and the third place player is Pearlescent Moon. In Last Life, she nearly won. In Double Life, she literally won the series. In Limited Life, she did not do great with her nosy neighbor, Big V. When she had the Boogeyman curse in episode 7 of Secret Life, she was ferocious, so she's very, very skilled. There's not much to say about Pearl. Number 2 goes to Grian. He won the first ever Life series. He took 2 players out of Last Life as a yellow life. He destroyed everyone in his path with Joel in Last Life. Funnily enough, he was carried in Double Life by Scar. In Limited Life, he was the last bad boy. Also, Grian was the only player that did not die in episode 7 of season 5, Secret Life. That's why Grian got the second place spot, but there's still someone better than him. And that player is Scott. He didn't do super well in Third Life, getting 5th out. But he had an insane redemption in Last Life, and he got first place. He could have gotten first in Double Life if he'd wanted to, but he decided to sacrifice himself. He had the opportunity to win Limited Life if he didn't want to make a fair duel with everyone else. And he was one of the only players who didn't become zombified in episode 7 of Secret Life. Scott is and will always be the best Life series player. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Peace out.